Hi guys, it's Bea. Welcome to my channel, Mama Needs to Read Romance. And this is step back number 11 of our 100 Stepbacks of Summer Countdown. I can't believe it. If you're watching this on August 22nd, that means that tonight is the night. It's our top 10 show at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to have such a blast, and it's all thanks to all of you. Thank you so much for everything you've done in making this such an incredible experience, not just for me, but I think for many of you as well. It's just been such an incredible ride, and I can't wait to celebrate tonight with everybody. If you're catching this after August 22nd, I'll have it linked right here so you can catch all the fun. By the way, since we're at my desk and I'm showing off my latest books that I've gotten, I didn't want to let a moment pass without thanking Deborah for this book from my wish list, Birding with Benefits. It's about a middle-aged gal looking for love, and she finds it. I cannot wait to read it. It looks so cute. She said she's gonna get one for herself too. How much fun. I love it. Thank you so much, Deborah, for making my day, week, summer. So now let's talk about the two books that are up for step back number 11. They're both bathing ones, but only one has a bathtub. Let's talk about the one that has the bathtub first. This is Scandalous Desires by Elizabeth Hoyt. It's book 3 of the Maiden Lane series. It does something that I love when books do. As a person that can have trouble keeping track of things, it says book 3 of the Maiden Lane series. We've got copper foiling on the title and the author. We have a beautiful bathtub with soap bubbles in the background, and in the foreground we have our man. He's a river pirate, and he's a gaudy type too, so he's got a giant ring on every single finger, and his chest is starting to be gloriously shown off as she's pulling it off, but he's doing some pulling off as well. That beautiful purple gown, it is coming off, and look at her hair, just lovely. We don't often get to see updos from behind, so this is like extra special. I also love the candles in the background and those gorgeous curtains. Now let's open this up and we find something that I am going crazy over. I adore this book. I gave it 6 stars. We have a gorgeous clawfoot tub. It's got gold all over it. We've got lots of bubble bath, and we see one of his big rings that does feature in the story. He is leaning in close, about to kiss her lips. It's just so beautiful. I can't stand it. I'm so in love with this river pirate. And Silence, our heroine. Look at the candles in the foreground. Some are hidden underneath the barcode, unfortunately. And in the background, I love the way the light comes off of it. We also have some beautiful purple curtains with gold tassels, and it's just beautiful, and it really shows off Mickey O'Connor's over-the-top decorating. Let's read the back and see what this has to offer. Can a pirate learn that the only true treasure lies in a woman's heart? River pirate charming Mickey O'Connor has lifted himself from the depths of the slums to be the king of St. Giles. Anything he wants, he gets, with one exception. Silence Hollingbrooke has been haunting his dreams ever since she spent a single night in his bed. Once Silence was willing to sacrifice anything to save the man she loved. Now a widow, she's finally found peace when charming Mickey comes storming back into her life with an offer she can't refuse. But this time she won't be the only one paying the price for his sins. When his past comes back to torment him, Mickey must keep Silence safe from a merciless enemy while wrestling with the delicious hold this widow has on his heart. And in the face of mounting danger, both will have to surrender to something even more terrifying: true love. This was exceptional. So good. Okay, let's look at the other one. Now this one also has some bathing, but there's no tub. And you might be confused, but you won't be for long, because let's look at Cheryl Henke's McCrory's Lady. I love how we have a frame around the picture, and you can tell she's bathing him with sponge. Not only that, check out the border here. It is not only gold foiling, which is unusual enough for a border, but this one even has designs etched in the border. Again, very rare. I think this is only the 3rd one we've had in the step back, and we've been through 90 of these at this point. How about that? Actually, more than that, because so many of these videos, most of them I think, contain more than one book. So can't even imagine how many books we've had in this countdown. If anybody feels like counting, do let me know. I'd be curious to find out. Anyway, let's open this up and see what we have. This is a 1-pager, but it's still fantastic. Our man looks like he could be John DeSalvo. I'm not sure though, so I'm not going to say that he is, because I want to be on the safe side. But I'm loving the way that his skin is all wet, where you can tell she's had the washcloth. I love the picture in the foreground, the basin there that she's taking the water out of as she bathes him. Here's the thing. Do you remember when we had this step back and everyone was in an outrage that he was fully dressed in a bathroom scene? Well, now we have again like a bathing scene, and our woman looks to be completely naked, although they've definitely done some blurring at the bottom, if you see what I'm saying. But he's wearing slacks. Why? Why? Let the outrage begin. I love how this one seems to be a little more artistic. There's not that sense of reality. Like I can look at this and tell very clearly it is a picture. It is an illustration. I don't think it's meant to be as realistic looking as many of the other pieces of art that we've seen. But that's not a criticism. I still think it's beautiful. I love the bits of fringe we can see in the green curtain in the background. Looks like a heavy drape and it's being pulled aside to give us some more light. I love her hair. Both of them just look so content with one another. Let's look at the back and see what this one has in store. Courageous and cunning, Maggie Worthington had survived alone in the rugged West, earning her keep in frontier cat houses. That's not about cats, guys. Once a proper Boston-bred lady, she was more than a handful for any gunslinger with an eye for trouble. But the sharp-tongued madam finally met her match in a rancher with the burr of a Scotsman and the body of a god. That's right, the burr of a Scotsman, but the body of a god. Sounds like a good combination. To save his daughter's tattered reputation, Colin McCrory needed to take a wife. And even though women were scarce in the Arizona territory, he was certain he could wed one whose past wasn't as sordid as Maggie's. Yet the feisty and defiant beauty's scorching kisses fired his blood as never before, and one night in her silken embrace convinced him that he had to tame her, to possess her, to make her McCrory's lady. And what's the deal with the silken embrace? Do you just have to moisturize every day? I've noticed that several times in this countdown. A silken embrace, it seems to be what we're looking for. Any particular lotion needed? Let me know in the comments. You know what else you can let me know in the comments? Which one of these you want for the 11th spot in our countdown. If you would like Elizabeth Hoyt's Scandalous Desires, then please leave me a candle. And if there's no candle, just leave me a light. If you would like Cheryl Hankey's McCrory's Lady to be the winner, please leave me a pitcher or some other container carrying water. We'll be able to figure it out. Thank you so much for making my day every single day. Can't believe we're starting the top 10 tomorrow. Until next time, thanks so much. Take care. Bye.